Has anybody ever heard of the Yuga cycles? Now, in Hindu religion, they believe that we are in a cycle, which is called the Yuga cycle. And I really want you to watch this video because it explains it. And then after the video, I want to show you some interesting findings that I found over the last year. And it really puts a lot of things into perspective. Now, whether you're a Christian, it really doesn't matter, because you can still have, like I still have strong beliefs in God and Jesus Christ, but knowing how all these other religions do things, understanding what they understand, it brings you actually, in my opinion, closer to in whatever you may worship, because it gives you a better understanding of maybe what's going on. But check this video out and let me know what you think.
Did you know that according to Hinduism, we are currently living in the worst of times? Let me explain. So in Hinduism, time moves in a cycle which is called the Yuga Cycle. Each cycle lasts for about 4.32 million years and is split into 4 yugas or eras. The first yuga is called Satyuga, where the world is ruled by gods and is considered to be the golden age. The second yuga is called the Treta Yuga, where people become less spiritual and wars start breaking out. The third yuga is called Dwapara Yuga, and here only compassion and truthfulness remain in the world. Human life expectancy decreases and disasters increase. The final yuga is called Kali Yuga and lasts for 432,000 years. Here, human life expectancy is at its lowest. Wars, famine, diseases are rampant.
Now, what I find interesting about the Yuga cycles is that there are many scholars today, newer interpretations of the Yuga cycle, just different people thinking different things about it. But after a lot of research, there are people thinking that maybe the Yuga cycles are closer to, instead of the millions of years, the cycle is more aligned with a 24,000 year cycle, which I think is much closer to the sun moving through the zodiac symbols, because that particular recession takes 25,000 years approximately. So it kind of makes a little bit more sense to me that the Yuga cycle would be within that range and not the millions of years. Now, why I find this interesting is because my belief, I kind of am more apt to believe that Jesus already was here. And there's a lot of evidence to support that. However, it's still up for debate. We don't know for sure. But if that's the case and everything in the Bible has already taken place and ended, and what we're going through now is more of a spiritual thing, like everything happened in the Bible, I'm not denying that, but what I'm saying is that's over, and this is a cycle. So if that's the truth, and we're living through a cycle, and we're coming out of a darker period where there is more enlightenment, I mean, it would kind of make sense. But again, they're just different ideas, different theories, different theologies, and it's very interesting to discuss. So if you like stuff like this, hit follow. I love you all, and this is for your entertainment.